Good morning. Man, it was like sleeping in the Amazon rainforest last night. There was so many weird, loud animal noises. Mostly birds, I think, but I definitely heard some other critters running around. Deer. Definitely some monkeys a little bit before sunrise. And today, hiking out to a hotel, I think, a little over 30 kilometers. And it's going to be another hot day into the 30s. The little port town we're headed to for today is called Aobayama, which means little port. These bushes are all the ones with the really pretty, bright, blossoming flowers. And there's just a few left. I think this is definitely the end of the season for these guys blooming. Here's a little old tunnel. The road narrows down to a single lane, and the sidewalk doubles in size. That's fine for me. I don't know how the cars are supposed to all get through here. Down there is Route 27. We're going to be getting on that here in a second and following it all the way to Aobayama. We're going to be mainly close to the coast today, and a lot of small towns passing through, and a lot less up and over mountain passes. So we may have more opportunities to drop into places for a sit-down bite to eat and get out of the heat here and there. No shoulder, heavy traffic, going into a tunnel. No alternate way around. Crossing through that tunnel has switched us over into the Fukui prefecture. It's only a little after 8 o'clock, I think, and it's already warm. Very, very humid, much more humid than yesterday. It's a little overcast though, so that's keeping the sun intensity down slightly. I still feel like I'm going to be sweating like crazy today though. Well, it's time for a bathroom break at the Lawson. Okay, a little refreshed after that sit-down break. Next stop is going to be Eki in about 7 kilometers. Back along the Japan Sea. It's really hazy. I think this township area is Takahama. There's a little Italian place. Every once in a while you see something from Spain, Vietnam, little Indian restaurant. Kind of nice when you see something. This sign advertising franchise for 7-Elevens has reminded me about phone numbers in Japan. There's different ways you can actually say the numbers, and you can create words and phrases using numbers. So a lot of people will try to vie to get a good phone number because certain numbers can be lucky and stuff. But anyway, the 7-Eleven number has 7-Eleven in it, of course, and 413 above it basically translates to good store. So, really funny, clever use of getting a good phone number. I can't remember if I've ever pointed this out or not, but I notice often on the support pillars for a lot of bridges, it looks like they have these certain balance points, whatever you want to call them, so that if there's an earthquake, it looks like there's a flexible joint right there, so everything can kind of give a little bit of give and the whole bridge doesn't collapse in a strong quake. The Takahama Nuclear Emergency Response Center. Interesting. Japan does have a number of nuclear power plants. I wonder if there's one nearby here. It looks like there's a Lawson right in front of me here. I'm about 2 kilometers to stopping in at the Eki. I think I'm going to be too early for lunch, so I don't think anything's going to be open just yet. So as a backup plan, I think I'm going to load up on some snacks here and then see what's available at the Eki. And at least I've got some backup food if I need to, but I'm already feeling pretty hungry. There's 3 letters on those greenhouses. I, chi, and go. Together that spells strawberries. Here we are at the Michino Eki Seaside, Takahama. Still a little quiet around here. I don't think there's going to be much open, but I just need a place to sit down, rest my feet, and I've got some snacks. I was admiring that the seaside Michino Eki is literally on the seaside, and there's a row of vending machines here. And this last one on the end is a crepe vending machine. I love crepes in Japan. This is going to be my dessert. I'm getting one no matter what. Well, done with lunch. Time for the chocolate banana crepe. Not as good as fresh made, but not too bad, I guess. I had a really good long break there. About an hour and a half at least. And it's still not even noon yet. And it is hot outside. We're getting into the hottest parts of the day. Still super humid. And I think we got about 15 kilometers left for the rest of the day. This next town we've come into is called Oi. There's a joke there. But it's too hot, and I'm too tired to explain it. Oh, this is kind of cool. The old engine at the old station. Passing by another Michino Eki already. Umimpia. It is way too hot out here. I need to like sit in somewhere for a couple hours. I feel like I just want to push and get to the hotel though, just so I can chill there, but we're at like danger heat exhaustion levels of hot right now. Well, back on the road. I was hanging out inside for about a little over an hour, I think. There's no rush today, really. It's better to play it safe and take lots of breaks on a day like this. It's just dangerously hot and humid. Well, we're entering the city of Aobayama. That's where our hotel is. We're still about 10 kilometers away from the main city area, though. This day is not even close to being over. Now one more tunnel to do. I think we finally made it to the small port town of Smallport, as locals call it, Obama. These streets have got some real charm. I think this is my destination, the Hotel Sakumiya. All checked in. This place is kind of nice. Little bathroom off in there. Man, what a day. It's just too much with traffic and dangerous roads mixed with high temperatures and extreme humidity. I definitely had heat exhaustion in the middle of the day. But we made it finally. I need to get cleaned up. I'm soaked in sweat. I went ahead and got myself a little adult beverage out of the vending machine. This one has a hint of lemon in it. Oh, that's not bad at all. I need to get cleaned up, just chill for a bit. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. We'll check back later. Well, I got a feeling I am not going to be going out for dinner. I've just been busying myself trying to catch up on videos. I've got a couple of snacks left, like a little rice ball. And I've got these donuts that I've had for a little bit that are mostly melted. And I finished up some leftovers of these little mini on-pon bun things. But I think that's going to be all I'm up to. Go to bed shortly after working on some more videos and finish up the snacks I got. I think that's going to be it for today. So, going to bed. We'll get breakfast here in the morning. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. In a little bit here, we'll be starting our day with a nice little breakfast. And breakfast prices are one of those things that I've noticed has been changing as I'm booking hotel reservations and stuff further along the route. It seems like further south, I was in business hotels and they'd had free breakfasts, and those were kind of basic, but they were free and they were nice. And then slowly, you can get rooms like with or without breakfast. Sometimes the breakfast option isn't available, so you have to just get the room. But anyway, I try to get the breakfast because it's kind of a good way to start the day. So I've noticed I can still find the hotel rooms usually pretty cheap, equivalent of about $35 to $55, somewhere in that price range. And the price of the breakfasts has usually been going up to where it's like at 1,000 yen, which is only like $7 or so for a breakfast, and that's not bad, very reasonable. But I've seen places further up in some of my future hotel stays where it's like 2,000 yen for adding the breakfast or 3,000 yen for adding the breakfast, and it's half the cost of the room at that point. But anyway, I'll see what we can get to eat, start our day. We're on our way. A little over 30 kilometers will get us to another town, Mihama, where we have another hotel booked. And we don't have to worry about heat stroke today. The heat wave is over. Temperatures are back down into the low 20s, I think, for the foreseeable future. So nice and cool temperatures. And if it stays overcast, then keeps the sun intensity down too, so it should be kind of nice. I passed by a family mart as I'm heading out of town here, and I figured I might as well buy some backup emergency potential lunch supplies. We're going to be a little more remote today, so just in case I can't find anything, I've at least got a couple of rice balls and such. I'm kind of at an area where there's like a river delta, so there's a series of little islands, and there's a main road here, and it looks like they're ripping apart the road and all the bridges, replacing these, but at least the pedestrian walkway through here is still open. Otherwise, it might be a little bit to go around all this. Merging back onto the main route. I think this is 162. Definitely a little fishing area. I don't even know if this is a little township. It's just kind of this small little bay. We're about to turn away from the water a little bit and go over a little mountain pass. And there's probably a tunnel. Found a little map on the side of the road that almost shows our entire day's hiking. We started out in the little town of Aobayama, which was just off the map there. Following the highway up, there's our present location. We're going to be coming down. I think we're taking this Highway 22 area because I think we're going to get down here up this valley and then we shoot north. North. And the town of Mihama is just off the map on that north corner. Yeah, figures there's a tunnel at the top. 616 meters. But traffic is light and there is a pathway. We'll be passing by a lot of small villages today. It's the little fishing village of Ano. Farming a lot of stuff out of the ocean down there. I'm always curious as to what exactly they're harvesting. Coming into the next little village, Shitsumi. Not much here, just a couple people living and fishing. We got a couple of tunnels here back to back. Traffic continues to be light, and there was a walkway. So it's a great day to be road walking in Japan. Passing by the next fishing village of Yashiro. And into the next tunnel. Oh, well, this one's just over a full kilometer. That's where it starts getting long, but we're still good with a nice sidewalk. Nice little area of terraced rice paddies. think this village is Tagarasu. We'll be taking this right onto Route 22 up over the mountains. If we gain much elevation, we'll be in the clouds. Cloud level is pretty low. I dropped into the first valley. This is looking back behind me. The clouds are all coming in and socking in this valley. Temperature's dropping. The difference between yesterday and today is huge. Yesterday it was just so hot and unbearable. Today it's just cool, cold breeze coming through. It feels great. Snake in the road. Okay, he's gone. Get out of here before you get run over. Now looks like we're about to transition over to the next valley. No up and over a pass this time. Looks like we're going straight through a tunnel. It's gonna be a long one, probably. Well, this one's only a total of 600 meters. That's a lot shorter to tunnel under this ridge that we're going through. I'm kind of surprised we were able to tunnel through that ridge so quick. I was thinking it might be twice that distance. But it's definitely lunchtime. I'm hungry. No restaurants in the immediate vicinity, so I'm gonna find a little safe pull-off and park it somewhere and eat my snacks, and hopefully we can find a little sit-down place a little bit further up when we get to a little more populous of an area coming up. Found a good place to have my lunch. A little parking lot in front of a Buddhist temple. Oh, there's a Family Mart here on the corner. I think I'm going to load up with a bunch of supplies just in case I can't find anything for dinner later. Well, the weather's definitely getting gloomier. I wouldn't say it's raining, but it's definitely misty. It's still pretty misty. I'd call it a heavy mist, but lighter than a light rain. Here's Kogushi Lake. There's a couple of nice big lakes up in this area. Some resort stuff to do, summer activities and such. I don't think anyone's going to be out doing much stuff today, though. Yeah, we finally made it. Here's our hotel for the night. Tired of getting misted on for the last hour and a half. The umbrella was basically useless. Mist is just flying up everywhere. All checked in. Here's my room. A little bath area in there. Nice little tatami room here with triple bed. I can't remember what my options. I've looked at so many hotels to where, like, if a smaller room was available or not, but this is the one I ended up with. I'm still finding very cheap places. Must be off season. This place is kind of a cool little resort area. Feels like a building that had its heyday about 50 years ago. But I'm gonna get changed and jump in the bath. Got a nice little onsen place here, I think. Well, that was a nice little bath experience. I feel like I'm the only guest here. There's nobody in this hotel. This is awesome that it's off season. Prices are cheap and nobody else is around. I think that's gonna be it for now. I've got enough snacks to last me through dinner. I'll get working on videos and the usual editing, and then we're hiking out again tomorrow. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.